He was just an ordinary man until one night a mysterious owl appeared with a challenge that could change his destiny forever. Would he rise or remain trapped in his own laziness? In a small, quiet village lived a man named Kabir. The villagers often shook their heads when they spoke of him. He's lazy, they would say. Yet deep inside, Kabir carried silent dreams no one could see. He was not weak, not foolish, and not less intelligent. His battle was not with the world, it was with himself. Every day he promised, "Tomorrow I'll start working. Tomorrow I'll change. Tomorrow I'll shine," but tomorrow never came. His unfinished projects gathered dust, his small workspace stayed messy, and his dreams drifted farther away. Slowly his progress faded, and with it, his confidence also fell. At night when the world was asleep, Kabir would lie awake staring at the stars. "Why do I feel stuck? Why can't I change?" he whispered into the silence. But no answer ever came back. What Kabir didn't know was that the night sky was listening. Somewhere high above, a pair of glowing golden eyes watched him. A creature who guarded forgotten dreams had heard his whisper and decided it was time to intervene. One quiet evening, when the moon hung full in silver, Kabir wandered outside, his heart heavy. Suddenly, from the branch of an old banyan tree, he heard a soft flutter. A majestic white owl, larger than any bird he had ever seen, descended silently before him. Its feathers shimmered like snow, and its eyes glowed like twin lanterns in the dark. Kabir froze. Who are you?" he stammered. The owl tilted its head and replied in a deep, calm voice, "I am the guardian of forgotten dreams. I visit those trapped in their own laziness, those who waste the gifts they carry inside." Kabir's mouth went dry. "So you came for me?" "Yes," the owl said, its eyes never leaving him. "You say you will change tomorrow, but tomorrow is a shadow. If you cannot change today, you will never change at all." Then the owl spread its wings and dropped a small clay pot in a basket of shining stones at Kabir's feet. "Here is your test. Each day you must complete one important task. If you succeed, place a stone in the pot. If you fail, the pot will remain empty. Bring it back to me in 30 days. The task sounded simple, but the first morning, Kabir realized its true weight. His body begged him to rest. His mind whispered excuses, yet the image of the glowing owl wouldn't leave him. With effort, he forced himself to focus for just 1 hour on his goals. When he dropped the first stone into the pot, it gave a faint golden glow, like a firefly. The sound of the stone striking the clay was small, but it echoed deeply in Kabir's heart. For the first time, he felt a spark of pride. The next day, he tried again. He cleaned his workspace and placed another stone in the pot. It too glowed faintly. Day by day, Kabir struggled. Some days he succeeded, and the pot grew brighter. Other days he failed, and the pot remained empty, mocking him. But each night the owl returned, sitting silently on the banyan tree, watching. "Do not fear failure," the owl said. "Fear only the days when you do not try." Slowly, Kabir noticed something magical. Each time he added a stone, not only did the pot glow brighter, but he himself felt stronger, more alive, as if the magic of discipline was awakening inside him. 30 days passed faster than Kabir expected. On the final evening, he lifted the pot with trembling hands and walked toward the banyan tree. Inside, only 20 stones glowed brightly. He lowered his head. "I have failed." I could not fill it completely. The owl descended, its wings spreading wide, and looked into the pot. The glowing stones cast shimmering light across Kabir's face. "You call this failure?" the owl asked. "Look closer. Before this, you had nothing. No stones, no discipline, no habits. Now you have 20 glowing stars. You turned laziness into action. You turned nothing into something." Kabir's eyes widened. "But it isn't perfect." "Perfection is a lie," the owl said softly. "The greatest magic lies not in perfection, but in persistence. One stone a day may seem small, but together they build mountains. Together they light up lives for the first time." Kabir truly understood. His heart filled with fire. The pot was not just a vessel of stones. It was proof that small, daily actions held more power than luck, more strength than talent, and more magic than dreams left untouched. From that day forward, Kabir changed. He no longer waited for tomorrow. Each morning he picked one task, and each evening he placed a glowing stone in his pot. He worked with focus, helped others, and spent quiet moments in reflection. Slowly, his mind sharpened, his work improved, and his confidence grew. But the magic did not end there. Kabir began to dream bigger. With his newfound discipline, he started creating small handmade crafts, selling them online. At first, no one noticed, but just like the glowing stones, his efforts collected one by one, day after day, until people across villages admired his honesty and hard work. 1 year later, Kabir stood once more beneath the banyan tree. The pot in his hand overflowed with glowing stones, shining like 1,000 suns. The owl appeared, watching proudly. "You no longer need me," it said. "The magic you sought lives inside you now." Kabir bowed deeply. "Thank you, guardian." "I will never forget." The owl spread its wings and disappeared into the night sky, leaving behind a trail of silver light. And Kabir, the man once called lazy, became a symbol of change, a reminder that tomorrow never comes, and magic begins with the habits we choose today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Your future begins with the habit you choose today. What's the first stone you will place in your pot of life? Tell us in the comments below, and let this story be the spark for your own journey.